I should have known that someone would redeem the jet. Thanks, Lorena. I'll get it in a sec. I'm just going to take this next picture. Have another one. Some hot dogs. Yeah, we've got some tinned hot dogs indoors. So. Oh, you made wings, J-Dubs. Nice. Salisbury here. Right, I want to get my Jaffa. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, be back in a sec. Oh, it's quite good to stand up, actually. Probably needed that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Jaffa. Thanks, Lorena. Straight from the fridge. Mmm. I still haven't got that Jaffa sponsorship, but one day. Thanks, Lorena. Oh. Alright. Okay, his top lip has to be a bit thinner. It's too tall in this direction. I've got to take it down a bit. Gary Sparrow.
Blimey, it's a bloody raid.
Jerry Sparrow. How's it going, Jerry? Thanks for the raid. I know you said you don't really do VR now, so what were you doing today?
Defend.
That's getting better. Hey, Jerry. Thanks for the raid. What were you doing today? I'm just repeating it in case you didn't hear me. Hey, Red Resoriot. How's it going? Oh yeah. What were you sculpting? Someone's car. Okay. Make way for the king. So we're just refining the front of the face at the moment. And I will probably, what I'll probably do actually is, I was thinking I was going to do the mask at the front as well, but what we'll probably do is we'll spin around again like we did before, but as we spin around, just clean it up like we have the front here. Make it all clean, whereas there you see it's all like big chunky. We want to make it all these tiny little cuts to clean it up as we spin around, so hopefully they'll be quite visible on camera. I've tried to set up the light up above here so that the light's shining down a little bit on the sculptures so you can kind of see a lot of the facets. But it's a bit hit and miss sometimes, so thanks, Jerry. And through the sound and in and out the valley. Time to sing. Really ring. So, speaking of 3D modelling, I actually have a 3D model of Donatello that I'm comparing it to, so I didn't make it, someone else made it, but it's on Sketchfab. remember you. Okay, let's do another picture there. Okay. What I might do, should I start the mask and then trail the mask all the way around? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Be there with you. So we're going to start the mask and then kind of trail it all the way around the head while we spin the head round in a circle. That's the plan. So let's start by, we have to come back here a bit, don't we? Have to go that way with it. So we'll do that. And that's what we'll do. We'll start in the middle and then let the line trail around this bit around here whilst we spin at the same time. That's the plan. Should we do the bottom and the top at the same time, or do the top afterwards? Let's see how many pictures we've got left. Then I'll decide what we're doing. Let's have a look. I have to periodically go in the photo album and just select all the pictures and see how many I've got, because I don't like keep count or anything. Well, I guess this is my way of doing it. 226, so we're not quite halfway. 300 is halfway. So we could, yeah, I think we'll do the bottom of the mask, then the top of the mask. We'll just spin around twice is what we'll do, probably. So... Hey, Marek. Yep. This is a long one today because we're doing the carving of the masks, so, of the heads. The heads always last ages. Oh, Shao Kahn, cool. Oh, really? Oh, bummer. Ah, okay. Yeah, Shao Kahn. That's a pretty cool subject. I might put that on my list actually. I'll be there with you. Right, so I took my first photo. Let's carve this back here and then. Hey, your mama's a horde. Thanks for follow. Alright. Oh, camera's gonna close. Doesn't matter. That sounds interesting. What's this? Alright, so just gonna keep going. We had what, 280 or something, didn't we? So I'm gonna spin a little bit here. And then keep going. Oh yeah, J-Dubs, what's wrong with it? Well, I mean, I guess you don't know yet. Or maybe you do, I don't know. What is this? Cyberpunk Edge Runner. Oh. I haven't actually watched that yet. I think I've got it on my list. It's really good. Oh, I won't charge. Do you know what it might be then, J-Dubs, or what? Yeah. Pretty much always at any one given time I always have a million things on my list to watch and I just you know first world problem. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make this quite clean if I can. And it sort of feels simple because it's quite sort of just like a blob of a head, but there's lots of different bits that go in and out, you know, so and trying to transition from one curve to another can sometimes be quite difficult. It's still too like flat there. It has to like curve backwards. So. I tell you one thing I did like that makes me think of cyberpunk type stuff. I guess it is kind of cyberpunk. Is Battle Angel Alita. I thought that was really good.
Good blimey. It's a bloody raid.
Hey, FXH. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. What were you sculpting today? You never seen it? It's good. Just give it a try. Problem is, you have so many people saying like, "Hey, try this series out. It's good." Then you add it to your list, and you don't really know, when you're gonna watch it or whatever. Jolie. Oh, really? Cool. What was the bust of? Was it like some kind of fantasy thing or something else a bit more real? Yeah, Jerry. I agree. Historical? Cool. Sounds awesome. I'm currently making Donatello's head to go on a little project I've been doing recently. With loads of carved heads. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to. I think the cleanup, probably unlike not just wood carving, but probably unlike any kind of sculpting, the cleanup and the details takes a really long time, And I guess that's what we're trying to do now. We're getting into the detail stage now. And I can never love again, Jolene. True, yeah, Lorena knows. After adding millions of sequins and whatever else to things, I imagine. Tiny little bits of string or cords or... Jolene. Oh, plastiline. Okay. Oh yeah. I use that sometimes. I use FS, is it FSP? It's like Monster Clay, is it? It's sort of similar to Monster Clay, right? FSP Chavant. Chavant. That's what I was trying to think of the company. Yeah. Do you have a little like a heater box that you... Oh, that's what it stands for. Okay. Because I found these like tutorials online of how to get it softer, and I made this like this tiny box with a light bulb in it. So you kind of put the clay in there, and it it does make it really hot, but like it's turns it into like, you know, goop. Hmm. Oh, we put it in the oven. Oh, okay. Yeah, that must melt it really fast. Oh, yeah, oh, heat gun. Oh, okay. You can probably use that when smoothing it over as well, I should think, right? A heat gun. Okay, this has got to go dive in a bit more, I think. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's still too round there. That part there has to go like inwards more. So let's work on that a little bit. Filter it, reuse it. Yeah, yeah. I remember when I was first using it, I was like, oh, I'll buy three packs of it because I just use it to make like reference sculptures for things I'm going to carve. And one of the packs I've got I still haven't opened because even when I've made quite big things, I've never needed that much to do it. So. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't carve. Oh, I do. You know, shape it with the clay tools and everything. And yeah, I put like like tinfoil and stuff on the inside. Um, so I usually end up not using very much, but I just know when I first got it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy 3 packs. But I just didn't realize about the packing uh stuff inside to make it so you didn't have to do too much. So I kind of overdid it a bit, but I mean, I suppose it doesn't hurt to have an extra pack in case I have to do some massive reference thing one day or something. All right, see there, FXH. It's hard to say fast. Thanks for the raid. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. FX is fine. All right. I'll see you later. Right. FHM, I think. Was that what it was? But yeah, you're right. It's similar to Maxims, that kind of thing. Yeah. How do you know that, Marek? Ah, okay. Thought that's an oddly specific piece of UK knowledge to know. Okay, fair enough. No, I wasn't saying like, wow, you must know that because you read those types of magazines. What I meant was, how did you know it? Because it was very specifically UK. I just feel like it's not something someone would know unless they sort of lived over here or something. They had a couple of really popular ones for a while when I was younger, called Zoo and Nuts. But they were like really like I don't know what, trying to compare them to something that might be in the US, but I have no idea what to do, what to say about it. Like really dumbed down, maybe. Like tabloidy, really kind of tabloidy. A lad, like call it a lads mag, you know. I don't know if they're still around, but they used to have like adverts on the TV all the time. Very lads mag, yeah. Yeah, good point. Good point. It was basically just like softcore porn in a magazine, so I don't know what I'm gonna do here because obviously I'm not doing the whole bandana. Maybe I should just like have it go like partly under the head or something. Let's have a look here. Maybe we'll have it like come down here like this. Oh, when you've gone so far. There you go, do something like that. In the tree, so far. Yeah, it was like softcore porn with like. I think that was the bulk of it. I guess. I don't know what else they had in there. I guess like adverts for stuff. I have no idea. I've definitely read at least one before. I just can't remember what was in them. Maybe stuff about football or something. I don't know. I'm back home to me, so I'm not alone. From the heart. Still a bit too angled, that mask, I think, has to be a bit flatter, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Can be bunched up at the bottom, but I want the top half to go in a little bit. Or the top 3/4. And get out to play the sailor. There we go, that's better. See that's kind of bunched up at the bottom. Hey, Overcast Over Mars. This is Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or Hero Turtles, depending on what you want to call them. I believe, I don't know how true this is, but we've talked about this before. I believe in the UK they stopped calling them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and turned it into Hero Turtles because they were worried kids were going to start like hitting each other with weapons and stuff. Hey, thanks. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. I didn't really get it though, because it's not like they lost the weapons; they still were using weapons. So, if that was the reason, I don't really understand it. Is that lost on you? Let's have a look. So I've got a knot at the back of his